Hi everyone, I'm Ian. I recently went to the doctor and was diagnosed with not giving a shit about the Wii U. I know that he was legit when his Craigslist ad said he had 16 degrees. To help remedy this diagnosis, I'm going to force myself to play some Wii U games. There's a word for that.
The Wii U, released in 2012, but almost the exact same as the Wii released 6 years earlier. A lot of people genuinely thought that it was just a controller for the Wii. But I knew better. I got my Wii U Christmas 2013, and you can tell I played it a lot from the 5 games that I owned for it. The Wii U was discontinued after 5 years, but most people only really played it for about 1 or 2. The Wii U's initial demise was due to its weak library of launch games. Some of these games include Call of Duty Black Ops 2, a series that never really held up on the Wii, Funky Barn, a farm simulator, Rabbids Land, a series that, to me, always felt forced on fans, and Wipeout 3, they really should have just stopped at the first one.
The bundle that I got was the New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U bundle, one of very few to not come with Nintendo Land. I always remember playing demos of Nintendo Land in stores, but never got the game until recently. But let's talk about New Super Mario Bros. U. This game is really not that much different from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Try and guess which one I'm playing. How about now? This is something I like to call deception. See, both of those were the Wii U version. I don't regret my decision. I'm hilarious, and you're a chump.
Nintendo really just kept the graphics, models, worlds, music, and pretty much everything else, except for the level design, the same from the Wii version. The intro is a little different. Instead of Peach being kidnapped, she is held hostage while Mario, Luigi, and 2 Toads are thrown out of the castle. And now we play. Just like the original Mario, enter the level, play it, slide down the pole, and repeat until you die of boredom. There's 7 worlds and a Bowser stage. Play each level in every world. Defeat the boss for that world, rinse and repeat till you fight Bowser. Yeah, it's the same concept that's been done since the original Mario Bros. The only stuff that has changed since then is the Hub World, introduced in Super Mario World for the SNES, and a new power-up, the Flying Squirrel.
What the
This is not new. At all. Super Mario Bros. 3 had the same thing, but called the Tanuki suit. All it allows you to do is glide. Oh boy! The only other new things in this game are Challenge Mode, which adds stuff like a shorter time limit, and Boost Rush, where on an automatically scrolling level, as you collect coins, the level goes faster. Whoop-de-fucking-do!
So not much has changed since New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So what's next? How about this?
The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, the same game we got 10 years ago on GameCube.
Wait, no. It's different.
It's now in HD! Yes! Nintendo also upgraded the textures. Instead of using cell shading, it now uses soft shading. And it's got shadows.
So does this tree.
The HUD is redrawn to fit the new look. Yay! Heatwave and Dragon Roost now only happens when the fire fountains are spouting, and the music sounds better.
Okay.
The Triforce Shard quest was shortened. You can take selfies with the Picto Box. The Swift Sail was added, which, when activated, changes the direction of the wind to where the boat is pointing. Link can change directions on a swinging rope while it's moving. Hero Mode was added, and you can play exclusively on the gamepad.
Sure, all quality of life updates, but nothing that I really care about. When the Wind Waker HD came out, I was really excited. I played Wind Waker on the GameCube when I was a kid. It was one of the main reasons that I wanted a Wii U. And I'm sure it's one of the main reasons that a lot of people wanted the Wii U. But you still have to do a nearly 30-minute long tutorial filled with plenty of this. Okay, so what else is there to play? Sure.
As I previously stated, Nintendo Land was a very common pack-in game for the Wii U. Only a few bundles didn't come with it, mine included. So what is it? Well, it's a party game based on many Nintendo franchises, like Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, and more. There are 12 total games, 6 single-player games, 3 1 to 5 player games, and 3 2 to 5 player games. Let's start with the solo games. Yoshi's Fruit Cart. On the TV, you can see where the fruit is on the screen. On the gamepad, you can't. But you can draw a route on the gamepad, so match up where the fruit is on the screen to where it should be on the gamepad and draw a line to your route. Collect all the fruit on the screen and make your way to the exit to go to the next level and do the same thing. Again. And again. And again. Till you lose 3 times. fun.
I wasn't a huge fan of this. It's not too hard to draw to the fruits on the gamepad, and half of your time is spent waiting for the level to finish.
Octopus Dance, a dance game where you copy what the CPU does to a beat. Move your arms, jump, and lean to make it as far as you can, even more fun.
This feels like a motion control free version of Just Dance. So a worse version of a bad game.
Donkey Kong's Crash Course. This is the one that I remember playing the most in stores when the Wii U first came out. Tilt the gamepad to move, spin the joysticks to use gears, press the L and R buttons to move platforms, and blow into the mic to spin fans. If you tip over or hit a wall too fast, you die. This one I actually find fun.
The controls in this feel really good, and it's actually very challenging. But a good challenge.
Takamaru's Ninja Castle. Turn the gamepad into a vertical position, point it at the TV, and swipe to throw ninja stars at other ninjas. That's it. Captain Falcon's Twister Race. Once again, turn the gamepad vertical, look at the gamepad to see a top-down view and turn it to steer. On the TV is a from-behind view, which you need to use when you go into a tunnel.
This is actually a really good way to use the gamepad in conjunction with the TV. I'd love to see more games do this, except for the part where the Wii was discontinued.
Balloon Trip Breeze. Swipe on the gamepad to create a breeze and move your character in the air. Pop balloons to earn points and dodge obstacles.
So that's all for the single-player modes. How about the 1 to 5 player modes?
The Legend of Zelda Battle Quest. If you are playing with the gamepad, use it to aim a bow. That's all that you can do. If you're playing with a Wii remote, then use it as a sword. Make your way through a Zelda-inspired dungeon till you get to a boss. Congratulations, you win.
That's pretty neat.
Pikmin Adventure. Play as Pikmin characters and make your way through a Pikmin-inspired dungeon. I'm starting to see a pattern here. There are 22 levels in this game, and many of them have a boss fight at the end.
That's pretty neat.
Metroid Blast. The player with the gamepad controls a ship, while the players with Wii remotes control Samus-looking Miis. Players with the Wii remotes battle against the player with the gamepad.
That's pretty neat. Finally, we have the 2 to 5 player games, which you need friends for. Guess what I don't have?
Mario Chase. The player with the gamepad plays as Mario, while the players with Wii remotes play as Toads. The goal is for Mario to last 2.5 minutes, or for the Toads to catch Mario.
Seems fun.
Luigi's Ghost Mansion. It's like if you combined Luigi's Mansion and Pac-Man. Wii remote players search for the player with the gamepad, who is a ghost, and shine their light on the ghost till their health drops to 0.
Seems fun.
And finally, Animal Crossing Sweet Day. Players with Wii remotes, dressed as animals, have to collect as much candy as possible before being caught 3 times by the 2 guards, both of which being controlled by the player with the gamepad.
Seems fun. Also, since when has candy been a big part of the Animal Crossing series? After playing all these games, my final conclusion is, they were fun, but there's more and better games on the Wii. Or, now that it's been 5 years since the Wii U was discontinued, I could just go play Nintendo Switch games. Stockholm Syndrome!